restoration project for the wetlands of Xishan is a Franco-Chinese collaboration overseen by the Management Committee of the Shanxi Changyuanhe National Wetland Park. The project is financed by the French Agency of Development. The site is situated in the heart of the plateau of Laos in the province of Shanxi. The focus of the project is the restoration of the Changyuanhe River wetlands and the preservation of its biodiversity. In addition to the ecological achievements, the proposed project also strengthens local development. The Changyuanhe River National Wetland Park is host to a diverse range of ecological habitats, including rivers, swamps, ponds, marshes, and forests. Upstream of the park is the Provincial Forest Reserve of Xishan. These two protected zones belong to the watershed of the river, whose surface reaches 101,116 hectares. This area plays a critical role in the environment and establishes an essential ecological corridor for the region. Due to the presence of wetlands and topographic variety, the park will be home to a wide variety of natural habitats and wildlife species. The site is also located on an important migration corridor that hosts a large number of species, including some of the most endangered and emblematic, such as the black stork, the royal eagle, the great bustard, and the mangrove dog. In recent years, the river has been devastated by human activities such as sand quarries that have seriously altered the riverbed and the wetlands. These interventions have left the site in a heavily degraded ecological state. This amplifies the hydrological cycle that is confronted with extreme periods of drought and flooding. The Franco-Chinese team in charge of the project is made up of 8 French companies. The site spans 30 kilometers along the river and is managed by the French agency Restore and the Chinese institute IPPI. The project to restore the Changyuanhe River is comprised of 16 main actions situated along the riverbanks. The site is located in the heart of the ancient Chinese tea route. The river represents a rich history and is truly diverse in its heritage. Therefore, the aim of the ecological restoration project is to reinstall the 3 historical continuities of Xishan that formerly ensured its prosperity: hydraulic, ecological, and cultural continuities. The initial task of the project is to permanently reestablish this first small riverbed in its entirety so that all its fingers will meander freely and nourish the abundant vegetation. In order to activate the riverbed environment, 2 techniques have been developed. For the permanent bed, clay from local quarries will be used to limit the loss of water infiltration into the soil, which are highly permeable in their actual condition. For the secondary bed and the associated riparian corridor, a special vegetated waterproofing technique will ensure rapid growth of vegetation in the degraded environment. Gradual restoration of the riparian corridor is augmented year after year as the decomposed organic matter builds up from the vegetation. In order to regulate the flow of water, a system of valves and dams has been designed for the project. These mechanisms will ensure fluid water circulation while providing a better storage of water throughout the year along the entire length of the river. The project also plans to express the rich heritage of Xishan. The district has a traditional architecture of the highest quality, which is evoked in the design for the new River Museum. This historic architecture will be used as inspiration for the new design composed of multiple windows that are traditionally used in a classic Chinese garden. The Eco Museum, located near the urban center of Liujiapo nearby the river, is a reinterpretation of the closed courtyards, typical of Xishan. This portion of the site includes a large welcoming space with a large garden and the pavilions of the museum. The traditional Chinese garden was reinterpreted in a contemporary form that accentuates the windows and openings that characterize the traditional Chinese garden. The museum brings together an architectural vocabulary that will be applied to the other buildings and furniture located across the valley. The botanical garden is inspired by the poems of Wang Yi, a famous poet born in the district of Xishan. The poem describes 20 landscape scenes that have been reinterpreted as experimental plant collections. Eventually, the vegetation will be diffused into the surrounding riverbanks. It will serve as an acclimation garden, a sort of nursery for reintroducing into the valley local plants that have disappeared from the ecosystem over the years. The project plans to restore the existing caves found within the cliffs of Laos in order to highlight the tradition of pear cultivation in the valley and develop organic pear farming to protect the river from the risks of agricultural pollution. Associated with the restoration of some cottages, this will allow for the development of organic pears produced in Xishan, offering a didactic and gastronomic itinerary to tourists discovering the region. Restored cellars will serve as a storage area for pears, showcasing the savoir-faire of local agriculture and glassware. The site is located on an important migratory corridor for birds circulating between Mongolia and southern China. One of the key points for the ecological restoration concerns the creation of natural habitats for birds. Islands for the fauna will be dispersed along the river, combined with the ornithological park of more than 35 hectares situated on the ancient marshes of Zhenghu. The itinerary proposes regulated routes open to the public, which minimize the disturbance of the wildlife. This vast park will allow tourists to discover the great ornithological variety of the region while playing a crucial role in the development of the ecotourism. The park offers protected habitats with nesting areas for birds. The estuary site, located upstream of the Qinghong Dam, will also be an area of natural habitats for birds with the creation of wetlands and discovery trails. The project aims to reinstall the great diversity of indigenous fish by reinforcing the circulation between the various sections of the river which are currently divided. In order to reinvigorate the fish population, the transformation of old existing fish farms into fish breeding ponds provide an ecological fishery for sturgeon. The ecological continuity will also be ensured by the use of many local species of trees and shrubs. The objective is therefore to strengthen the landscapes currently dominated by poplars with a great diversity of species. Thanks to the restoration project based on the three historical continuities, hydraulic, ecological, and cultural, the river will become once again a new source of economic prosperity and an expression of the rich history of Xishan.